We're live, man. Alright. So I said if I found something that was related to school, I would talk about it. And I did. I managed to find something that was related to school, and then I'll talk about it, and people in my year as well, I'll talk about that. So I found this video called The Coolest Teacher Ever from Jimmy Jackson. Jimmy Jackson he makes skits and stuff. He's a funny guy. He's a decent guy. He's, overall, he's just funny. His skits are pretty relatable as well. And finally found a video, something that I can react to and talk about school, So here we go.
Morning, Mr. G.
Morning, Charlotte.
Guess what?
No.
Well, I'm going to tell you anyways because this is really important information.
Of course you are.
I just saw Jimmy and his friends smoking behind the gymnasium. And it wasn't cigarettes. It was marijuana.
How do you know it's marijuana?
Because I smelt it.
And how do you know what it smells like?
I just do.
Okay.
Why are you questioning me? You should be questioning Jimmy and his friends. They're the ones smoking drugs at school.
Yes, and I will. Jimmy's going to be back any minute now. Lunchtime's nearly over.
Thank you.
Thank you for snitching. What the hell? I'm not a snitch. You literally just told me Jimmy and his friends are smoking.
Yes, so?
So you're a snitch.
Yo, what up, Mr. G?
Jimmy, just hop outside for a second, mate. I'll come talk to you soon. Okay. Jeez. Okay, Charlotte, you just...
Yeah, let's just say that I can definitely relate to this. I can definitely, without a question, I can relate to this. Because, I actually had a lot of people like this in my year. And I mean a lot. Not everyone, but I had a lot of people. I'd have someone be like, "Oh, miss, isn't that a detention? Or isn't that a detention, miss?" Just try to dime me out. And, I had multiple people, "Oh, miss, you said a cuss word." Oh, you know what I mean? "Oh, miss, that's not fair. How come I get the detention and he doesn't? Is it because he's the son of a teacher?" Legit, those are things that some of the people in my year said. I'm not even kidding. That shit pissed me off. That was so uncool. That was I had so many of them as well. At least one person in my year, in my class. I mean, at least one person in my class would say something, for no reason, even though this has nothing to do with them and it's none of their business. And I actually try to fit in with them. Oh my goodness. Why did I try to fit in with them? Why did I do that? I didn't realize until after I graduated. I just wish I dropped out. But I couldn't drop out because my dad wouldn't let me drop out. So I was stuck with them for the whole year. If I stayed another year with them, something bad would have happened. And I mean bad would have happened. I would have beaten someone up. I would have thrown punches at someone if someone dares to even open their mouth, or I would have gone off on them. Because, now I realize this. Now I realize, you know what? Yeah, I had way too much people that were diming me out. I wish I'd said something before getting that detention, because I was going to get a detention either way. I should have said, fuck you then, I should have just cursed at him or something. You fucking snitch. I wish I'd gone off on those people. I honestly wish. I was can you mind your business or something? I wish I said something, but I didn't say anything. Me and my mate were just talking, and we're just oh my gosh, she keeps doing that every single time. She just gets up. There were certain people that would just get up in your business, even though it's none of their business. For example, I'm listening to music, minding my business. Teacher comes up to me and goes, "Hey, can you lower that down?" I'm okay. I looked at my mate. I was "It's her, isn't it?" And then he's "Yeah." I'm "Oh." I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Wait. The bell hasn't even gone yet. Why is everybody coming back to class? Okay, you just do whatever you want. I won't be long. Damn. Okay.
Yo, Mr. G, what's up?
So, Charlotte seems to...
Holy shit, she was right. You fucking stink of weed.
Oh shit.
What, do you have a pound in your lunchbox or some shit? Why do you smell so bad?
I'm so sorry. No, I've just got a 50 bag on me.
A 50 bag? Okay, shh. Okay. There must be some good shit for a 50 bag. Who's your plug?
Am I gonna get expelled?
Yeah, maybe for not sharing.
I can't get expelled, please.
Okay, just calm down. You're not gonna get in trouble. I'm not gonna tell on you.
Oh, you're not? No, I'm not a snitch. I'm like someone in there. Oh, that bitch. I knew I saw her. But you have to let her off because I'm letting you off.
I had a similar reaction, very similar. But it wasn't by the teacher telling me. My mate was the one that told me. It was like, hey, she's the one that diamond you. I'm like, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Like, oh my goodness. And I tried to fit in with them. Oh my gosh. All they were talking about was anime. They were talking about anime. They were talking about like science and the results that they got in their exams, they started very hard. Like they started very hard, but it turns out they didn't turn out so good afterwards because apparently they started doing drugs and stuff. But some of them are quitting apparently. I'm not gonna tell you where I got that information from, but someone told me. Like what's going on with them. Like I'm just every day I wake up and every time I think about my graduation, I think about how grateful I am that I won't have to see them again. You know, I won't have to see the people in my year again. I won't have to catch up with any of them again. You know, I'm at peace. I'm peaceful. You know, I can finally just stay home and play games. You know, way better than going out and doing drugs. You know, I'd rather stay home and game all day. You know, and get better at a game that I really enjoy. You know, Dota. But yeah. So overall, oh yeah, don't even get me started on the formal that I had. There was a form on the formal in my year was just there's an award system with like the best dancer, best like social, best hair, best dress, like best all this best. I didn't win any of them, but my goal was to get the best dancer, right? The best dancer, and I danced better than the guy that won the award because like I was talking to one of my mates. He was below my year, and I was like, he won the award. I was like, this guy. They was like, what? That him? Really? I was like, yeah. He's like, but he can't dance. I was like, I know. Like, and he won the award. And the thing is, from what I've heard from when they announced the best dancer, I was like, for being on the stage the longest. I was like, oh, so this is a duration thing. It's not really about being the best, is it? So you really shouldn't be naming the best dancer if you're not recording it like that. You know, you got to record it like the best dancer, the person that danced the best, not the one who danced the longest and stayed the longest on the stage. Like, that's not how it works. That guy barely danced. He tried to break dance and he failed. I'm not even kidding. He tried to break dance. The dude was on the floor, rolling on the floor. Like, everyone... After it was over, I was just laughing. I was like, man, this guy's a joke. And he won the award. I was like, are you mad? Like, I didn't care about any other award. I just wanted the best dancer award because I won it in year 10 on the river cruise. Everyone cheered me on. And then my goal was eventually to get 11 and 12. But someone else won it in 11. When I was in year 11, fair enough, because, it's year 12. And it's their year. And then year 12 hit, I was like, okay, this is my moment. And I kept trying to get my dad to come in and dance with everyone, with all of us. But he wouldn't come. He wouldn't get up. So I went back, danced, came back, drank some water, and then went back, danced. And then eventually the awards came in. And then as soon as the awards came in, like the three of us who were like, dancing our best, we all stopped dancing after the awards. After the awards happened, everyone stopped. They was like all three of us stopped, and the teachers eventually started joining, but all three of us just stopped. We didn't continue. This guy was taking pictures of the award, like smiling, and he knew that was my goal. He was like, "Sorry, man." I was like, "Yeah, it's all good. Well played." I was like, "Oh my goodness, this school is so broken." Honestly, this school that I went to was a private school. It was so broken, and I got told off for stuff that didn't even matter. I got told off over facial hair, I'm talking like 1 millimeter, barely visible. Like a specific teacher who doesn't like facial hair would walk past me and be like, "Hey, this needs to go." I'm like, "What? What needs to go?" She's like, "You got hair on your face." I was like, "Yeah," and I'm gonna shave it on Wednesday. Like I had a schedule and everything. This teacher would always be on my tail and be like, I was like, I'm letting it grow a bit longer so it's easier to shave, so I can see it better, you know, so I can see where I need to shave. And she's like, no, you don't. I'm like, this is a woman, by the way. I was like, what do you know about facial hair? What on earth do you know about facial hair? You're an art teacher. You're my Christian studies teacher and you're my PC teacher. I didn't do art, by the way, but she was an art teacher. But I was like, man, just get off my back. Get off my back and mind your business. She would go up to my PC teacher and be like, hey, give him a detention. He has facial hair. And then walk in, the teacher would start writing it out. She's like, sorry. I was like, oh. And then when I walked into class, I went to go get my stuff. Because I needed to go somewhere else afterwards, after getting that detention. And my mate stopped me. I was like, hey, what'd you get detention for? I was like, facial hair. And he looks at my face and goes, what facial hair? I'm like, thank you, exactly. I was like, this school's rigged, man. This school's rigged. They don't even know how to award people. Like, let alone oh my goodness. And then they're right now, they're short-staffed of like teachers and stuff because of COVID. So yeah, they're not going. So even the principal himself has COVID.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough, yeah.
You have to give me that back, though.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And what, I'll just get it back after school?
Yeah, of course. Just come see me when school finishes while I'm still on school grounds, and I'll give you your bag of weed back.
Really?
No, dickhead. It's mine, and you're gonna get me more. Do you have any spray?
What, like deodorant?
Yes.
Nah, why?
Because you smell like a fucking weed farm.
Oh.
Go get some spray and some Clear Eyes if you can.
Talking about smell, yeah, I got told I stank a lot in school. I put deodorant, but that literally didn't do anything, like at all. I put deodorant every day, every single morning. I put deodorant on, come to school, be like, oh, you smell. They pull one of them in the class pulled me outside, started spraying me like crazy, spraying me. Apparently, I smelled that bad, and then eventually I hit a point. I was like, you know what? Deodorant isn't helping. There's got to be something else. What's the issue? Where's the main cause of the issue? And I realized my armpits, right? The hair, my armpits hair. I decided to shave that. And when I did, no one said anything. No one said anything anymore. Everyone shut it up. No one talked. No one said anything about my smell anymore. Everyone went quiet. So I realized, you know what? If deodorant or anything like that won't help, I might as well get rid of what's causing it to begin with, you know? And I did. And there was no smell at all. I mean, it's a bit weird for me to tell you this, but hopefully this can help you as well for people that are getting picked on for smelling bad or something. You know, just find the main cause of it and then just destroy it. Just get rid of it. You know, like for example, mine was my armpit hair, so I decided to shave it. And when I did, no one said anything. Everyone went quiet. I was looking around, literally. I was looking around the whole class to see if anyone would say anything. No one mentioned it anymore. Everyone went quiet. No one said anything. It worked, you know?
And then come back to class.
Okay, wait, what's Clear Eyes?
Oh my gosh, you're such a noob. What, do you smoke out of a can?
No, I use a pipe.
Okay, that's probably one of the best tools for smoking at school. But you need to work on your cover-up. Go get some spray and then come back.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. G. Honestly, thank you.
You owe me.
Do you want another 50?
Shh, man, shh. But yes. I'll bring it in. Just go.
When's that bell gonna ring?
Where's Jimmy?
5:30.
Oh my gosh, did he get expelled?
I found cigarettes on him, so I sent him to the head dean's office. You happy?
What? No, they were smoking marijuana. I told you.
Okay, well, I didn't find any marijuana on him, detective.
Oh my gosh, really, Mr. G? Yes, because they smoked it. That's why.
Oh, Charlotte, just...
No, it was marijuana. I know what marijuana smells like, Mr. G. My dad smokes it.
So that's how you know what it smells like.
I mean...
Yeah, Charlotte, let's just stop talking before the rest of the classroom comes in and you snitch on your dad. I told you were a snitch.
I wish I had a teacher like that. I genuinely wish I had a teacher like that. That would, that wouldn't be a snitch. It would be more chill. Actually, no, I had one. I had only one though. It was my math teacher, my general math teacher. But he was one of the chillest ones. But fortunately, he left. He left to go to another school. I don't know if he got fired or something, but I don't know if he left or got fired, but either way he was gone. And eventually the school started becoming a bit more dead, and it's like he was one of the chillest teachers there. There's not very much teachers that are very chill. I said a cuss word in his class, and he told me off, but I didn't get a detention or anything like that. I got let off. He talked to me privately. He's like, "Hey, look, man, I'm trying to keep things straight. Can you not say cuss words?" I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Okay, thank you. You can go." That's how he was that chill. He was basically similar to him. So yeah, I miss him. He's a good lad. He didn't like me personally. He didn't like me. Like I remember when I went to go get a drink and I caught up with the sports teacher. Right, I used to be in her class until I moved to Math General. And we were just chatting, and then he was screaming from the window. I was like, "Hey, get back in here now!" I turned around and I was like, "Oh, miss, I gotta go." And I started sprinting back to his class. I was like, "Yeah, he didn't really like me." I remember one time I came late to his class because of woodwork. The woodwork teacher legit sat me down, like for me to go over my stuff. And then when I came back late, the teacher's like, "Okay, put your stuff down and step outside." I'm like, all right. So I put my stuff down, stand outside. A few minutes go by, and then he walks out. I was like, "Why are you so late?" I was like, "Woodwork." He's like, "They were all at woodwork. Where were you?" I was like, "Oh no!" Like he legit sat me down and like talked through everything. And he was like, "So if I call him now, he's gonna say that?" I was like, "Yeah, you can do that if you want." And then he's like, "Okay, go back inside." Like he didn't really like me. He didn't like me very much, but he came over once because my dad's math teacher as well. He's the head of maths now, but my dad's math teacher as well. He was a lad though. He was a lad. So yeah. Video. Okay. Thanks, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy Jackson, for allowing me to tell my stories related to your video. If you don't copyright strike me, but thank you so much, Jimmy Jackson. What a legend. I'll put his channel in the description. Man's a lad. Anyways, thank you. It looks like 17 minutes. Okay, so okay. It's a lot shorter than usual, but thank you all for watching, and I'll try to see what else I can come up with when it comes to content. I'll see what else I can do. I'll think of other stuff. But thank you all for being here and watching this. But yeah, you have a lovely day, and I hope you have better lives, and I hope everything gets better for you. Is what I'm trying to say. I hope things get better, because now you're probably going through a lot of bad stuff now, because COVID and stuff, and corruption, and just everything. But good luck with everything, and I hope everything ends well for you.